Sunday?
Sounds like Sunday to me. It looked like
Right.
I don't know, dude. I gotta be honest with you. I'm still coming like back to terms of reality after the time warp that was the last 3 days at Rumble. Oh my god,
Dude,
for all I know,
know.
it's like Christmas.
Well, dude, you have been absolutely super busy working with everybody over at Side Scrollers, and again, congratulations to everybody involved with Side Scrollers. You guys freaking knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, those guys are insane. I don't begin to have the energy of half the people that are in there. Including the melee crew that handled overnights. I made the mistake of trying to sleep on the first night that I was there, and the melee crew that was overseeing their overnight activities, I got forewarned and was like, hey, just be ready, because James and those guys, they're going to be loud. And for the first time in my life, Kimmy, I'm sorry, Mrs. the Ray, I'm sorry, I get it. I get what it is for you to try to sleep while I'm streaming, and there it was. But it was good, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, see, I'm lucky because I have like my own office space. Luckily, in this house, in the last house that we were in, actually was in my living. Well, not my living. It was actually in my bedroom. So everybody had the shot of where the magic all happened, all the time. And of course, my poor wife, whenever she was like, I just want to go to bed. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I'm in my living room, and so since we're doing like a non-normal time for us, I was like, everyone get out.
Yeah, and it's really awesome that you were able to go basically hang out there. You were on their stream there.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, more than anything, like I was on their stream, and like, dude, they're great friends. We're making great friends and relationships there. But I went out there to do like photo and video and B-roll and editing some content for them while I was out there. So that was a lot of fun, man. Good to hang out and see it.
So anyway, but it's good to have you back, Ray. I'm glad that you're a little bit rested. I talked to him yesterday, and he was sounding really tired, guys. So we kind of today.
Totally cooked. I looked like FatSteven's mop. Honestly, that's how I looked.
Yes, that's true. That's 100% true.
Do I speak now, or do I wait for like the cue? I don't know how this works.
That's okay. We're gonna cue you in right now.
That was a cue.
Okay, I'll go back to my corner.
That's right. So on today's show, you guys, we have special guest FatStevenJFG, who is a content creator on Rumble. If you guys have been around Rumble for a while, you guys, know who he is. He's a fantastic guy, does amazing content, even though he says he doesn't. And he sounds really good on mic too, as well. 100%.
All right, now I'm going. You guys find someone else. This is a low shot because we were talking about how better everyone else sounds than me on Bob's.
No.
He sounds absolutely great. But NC Native, thank you for letting us know chat is working, dude. Appreciate that. We're trying something new today.
The rules around here are, if you want your mic to sound better, you have to like click your heels together like Joe Donuts 3 times and say, "Hey, baby."
That's right. Go for it.
And then,
all right. I just asked Vapin and just rejects me when I asked him last week. That's what happened.
Yeah, we've been trying to go live for the last couple of weeks, and just everything we've been kind of hitting a wall.
It's been busy.
Yeah. It's been very busy. Yes.
Tell me about it. I love getting multiple weeks of rejection. It feels like high school all over again.
Oh, dude, I know. Right?
Even when your niece doesn't want to take you even out to like their dance and shit.
And the next week's DreamHack.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be burnt out.
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Oh, he's got it. Well, while he's doing what he's doing, I'm going to do what I'm doing. So next week, like we just says, DreamHack. We're working on some live content from there. So be a little bit gracious, maybe, with us is the word that we're looking for, chat. Also, if you're going to be there in Atlanta for DreamHack next week, let us know what's going on. We're working, JFG, on putting together a live show from the floor. And as you're aware, as these like cons and conventions and shows or whatever you want to call them go, there's a little bit of flex, a little bit of ebb and flow. So we should know, as Tex puts his ears on, we should know by the middle of this week what our live broadcast schedule for Tools of the Trade is live from the floor of DreamHack. We know it's happening. We just don't know when yet. It's because fancy DreamHack official creator badges like Tex over here is like, I gotta play on the main stage.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, the good news is I'll be playing Borderlands 4. So if anybody,
my man is repping the Borderlands 4 community on the main stage.
Okay, I wish you luck on that.
And once again,
I'm gonna need it.
I'll point my little camera at the real heroes. I'll be clicking you up there, so it'll be good. I'm actually excited to shoot. It's gonna be fun.
Vape, you should literally just go up on stage and just go through every golden key you have saved for like 2 hours. Just like, we're just opening chests. Borderlands.
Well, I mean, to be fair, dude, I have like 6, because for whatever particular reason, 2K just decides that you only get 1 key per code that you use. And I'm like, why? I mean, that's just so freaking ridiculous. You know, I mean, if that's what.
Air. Sorry, Tex.
Yes.
This is important. Salty Bear shit the raid.
Hey, what is up, Salty Bear? Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome. We can do this. I can do the air horn. So, Salty Bear, thank you. Well, did you guys hear that air horn? We're trying something new today.
Yes.
I heard it.
Well, welcome on in, Salty Bear, and welcome, Raiders. Good to have you guys here. Mothership 56, welcome on in. And now, because, Salty Bear, you rated. Because you rated.
Oh, are we testing it already?
Yes, we're gonna test it. You guys ready for this?
Yep, I'm ready to lose. Win.
Okay, so you get a spin on our not rig slot machine. That's right, not rig slot machine. You get one spin, and if you win, you're gonna get your choice of a stream package from nerdordie.com.
And apparently, if you win, you also get invited to be on the show because we only had one winner.
That's correct. And see, we're going to talk about what that
my
feels like too, as well.
Right or left, depending on which way you're looking at your screen.
I thought it was my amazing ass kissing skills and my inability to leave you alone.
It could be.
It's honestly the money that you offered us, but we.
Canadian money? You took Canadian money? No, that's not true.
Oh my God, you guys have rupees?
Yes, we have. Yeah, rupees. They only work at Tim Hortons. Yeah,
that's funny. But Call Gaming, we'll talk after the stream, dude. I'll be around today, so I can help you take a look at it and figure it out. Usually it's just a minor thing. I promise. And so here we go. Now, what does it feel like to be a winner, FatSteven? Just before we spin the slots right now.
Oh, it feels amazing. You can procrastinate, telling them what you chose, and make them constantly keep bugging you. It's that's feeling well, but it only took 10, 15 tries.
It took a lot.
Something like that. Yes.
So much, actually, for being real with you.
I threw so much money.
Okay. But just let me know what time works for you. Call Gaming. And here you go. Here is your spin on the not rig slot machine. Let's see what happened. Oh, you know what? Wait. I forgot to do this. You got to turn off studio mode so it actually works.
Oh, what?
That's my fault. Yeah.
Where? What?
Everybody got super excited. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Slot machine, spin number 1. Here you go.
There we go. We are back.
Let's see what we do. You got heart, love, and you got black.
Love, and love.
You fail. Sorry. Thank you very much for playing. Appreciate that.
All right, there's only winners here, and I am sadly it.
And Kat, thank you very much for the follow. Or Cult, thank you very much for the follow. Is it Kat? I can't even read. I'm like,
it's AE is Cult Gaming. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for the follow, Cult. I appreciate that. But yeah, so anytime you guys raid, or if you guys do gifted subs, or subscribe to the channel, then of course you guys get spins in the not rig slot machine. And I promise you guys, people do win. FatSteven, what have you decided to choose?
I forget the name of the package. Do I have to open it up?
You don't have to open it up. You can just DM it to me later. I just thought maybe you knew off the top of your head, because I thought maybe you'd be excited about winning.
He's got a whole broadcast redesign. He's charging it to Vapin's credit card.
Yep, exactly. 100%, like half the website.
I hope it saved it to my cart. It didn't save it to my cart, so I guess I have to go back and look at Nerd or Die.
Yeah, Nerd or Die is a really good platform. The reason why I push it, you guys, I have just about everything from Nerd or Die. I love their designs. Different software that they have given out for free to creators, like social stuff, which I use actually on RUM-Bot Music on the live channel. There's like a little social deal. And you can even put videos and stuff like that. And we're going to get into that a little bit.
I got to start figuring out how to use some of the stuff. It's probably better than what I make on my own. Because everything on my stream is 100% me.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, it looks
homemade. I'm just throwing that out there.
It looks homemade, duct tape and WD-40.
Well, that's not so true. I do kind of the same thing. Like I paid for a package from Fusey, and I've just taken bits and pieces of it, and I still remade an overlay for my main screen. So I think it's like the more you learn how to make this stuff and get the skills for yourself, it's gonna come in handy. Where like when you forget your hard drive on the road and it has all your overlays.
Yeah. Now here's my question for you, FatSteven. As we get started, how because part of the thing with Tools of Trade, right? We want to kind of talk about content creation, and your journey in content creation is it's very unique in terms of the content creation space, because you don't exactly do things like regular. I don't want to say regular creators, because that's kind of like weird. But tell us how you got started and how and why you decided to go with streaming with an avatar sometimes, and then sometimes without.
I actually started without an avatar, just a voice and stuff. I was actually originally on YouTube. think it was right when lockdowns happened. You know, when the lockdowns,
Yeah, 20, yeah.
all that crap happened.
Yeah.
I started getting into like the Nerdrotic and the heel versus babyface communities and all stuff like that. And then I eventually started streaming from my PlayStation 4 Fortnite and getting people to jump in and play Fortnite, and was running Fortnite streams. Eventually, the community helped me go fund me my first computer. Then I actually got up to streaming, knowing how to learn like software. I was using, I forget what I was using at the time, but they don't make it anymore.
Oh, maybe I think I might know what you're talking about, because I think I used that same software.
Yeah, and it was their sync was really bad all the time. It was it was really, really bad. But I used that software. Still did the Fortnite stuff. Was running like 12-man, 16-man lobbies. Then I started working with Lorena Creel on the Lunch Table show for a year or so.
Oh wow.
Doing, you've heard of Lorena?
I'm excited to hear that you went from just doing gaming to shows. I like hearing about the progression.
I used to. It wasn't just gaming. Like I covered like the thing, the trucker convoy when it came to Canada and some of the US one. Yeah, I did. I was doing like 12-hour streams almost. I was doing when I woke up till I went to bed, covering every stream, every content creator that was down there. We were going over articles, House of Commons, all that stuff, and it switched from gaming to political. And then we got demonetized because
YouTube.
Why? We got
YouTube.
Yeah. We got to remonetize it. We got our monetization back, and then we got demonetized again for reused content and stuff. And at that point, I was like, all right, let's move to Rumble. But it's been crazy. It's been about like 5 or 6 years, and it's been not only it's a perfect example of how to build a community willing to help you and support you through the years and getting to where you are now. Because eventually, I met people like from the VAC tube. There was Valhalla, which was Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Like I said, Nerdrotic. There was Geeks and Gamers, and now there's a Park Place I'm working with. Like, it's just everyone's connected, and you just, if you get the right steps, you'll fall down and you'll get back up, and it's insane because you don't realize where you've come from and how you've gotten here. I started as a network engineer that never did network engineering, and now I had to teach myself how to do Photoshop and graphic editing skills and video editing skills just to be a streamer. It's insane.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you about that. You do the thumbnails for a pretty big show, right?
I do it for Valiant Renegade. I do a couple for him a week, which where it started. But I handle all of the channel art and the logos and the thumbnails and live shows for all of WW Pro. Yes. Yeah,
which is really, really cool. Now, did you find it kind of difficult since you really had no experience in doing that before, did you find it difficult to kind of switch into that from doing just network engineering?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Photoshop. They actually introduced me to this nice man. I think his name, I can't remember the name. I think it's Michael. He started teaching me the basics of Photoshop, and then I started using Photoshop and the same picture editor online that I use, and that's where I am today, 2 years later.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. I mean, and the nice thing that if you guys don't know FatSteven, he's really nice. If you send him a DM, he'll probably answer. But he did
probably.
I sent him a message, and I was like, all right. I was like, hey, what kind of font do you use? What kind of like
that I won't tell you. I'm sorry. There's certain fonts I won't tell you. I'm sorry. I've had other people ask. I'm like, no, I'm not giving away the tools of the trade.
Hey, you totally told
me. Well, you're on a show called Tools of the Trade.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but there's a difference. If you're gonna,
you don't gotta give up the secret sauce, brother.
Well, it's like your connections, whether you're going to DreamHack or your connections trying to set up like a house event, let's say at the Creator House in Rumble, or you're trying to get this or that. You don't give away all your secrets because as soon as you did, you're no longer the one that has that edge, and everyone else would do the same, right? Because it's the copycat mentality, the imitation, right?
Well, don't want to be exactly. You're knocking on the door for me to start talking about things, but I'm going to behave myself.
You can talk.
The door, the floor is yours, Ray.
Go for it, bro.
No, I mean, I think that there's for sure a line that creators have got to figure out between what are we doing and what are the things that are part of my brand and my brand. And I'm not meaning Ray, I mean all of us, like as creators, like what are the things that are part of our brand, and those things are like sacred. They're holy. They are mine. Like, no, I don't give you my font. I don't give you my color codes. And it's not because I don't want to help you. It's because like that's a part of my brand, and it's bad for my brand if you're going to knock it off. And if you're going to knock off my brand, realistically, you're probably going to knock it off poorly. You know what I mean? Like, and so like all of those things cheapen my brand. And so it's not that I do like you don't want, like you do want to help or don't want to help. Now, what I will do is I'll talk to you about fonts and brand items that are similar to mine, or things that we can do to help you create your own thing. But even beyond that, like that's not gatekeeping.
No,
you know what I mean? Like that's protecting your brand. And there has just been this weird space on social media and in the creator space the last couple weeks of like weird gatekeeping versus, you know, being told that your brand is only successful if it's aligned with my brand and all that kind of stuff. And so like, I'm ready to hit a reset button. If I'm being completely honest with you, of understanding the things that I do as a creator, it's okay that I do them for me. It doesn't mean that I don't want to help you. It doesn't mean that, I mean, if I didn't want to help creators succeed, I wouldn't spend my Saturday mornings doing this show, because this show is the most unself-centered show I've ever been a part of. We come in here and we talk about as much as we can talk about. And so I just think that people understanding that, like, you know, because like what you just said, like, you are in your rights to say, JFG, like that's 100% in your right to say it. But the way it will get extrapolated and talked about, it'll be in every Discord server and every private message of every salty, frankly failed streamer in our circles. Oh my God, can you believe that I went to FatSteven because he was supposed to be helping me and he won't even tell me what font to use? It's just, I'm tired, man. But I'm tired.
But that's exactly what I'll say to their face. I'm like, there's other things besides font you need to worry about. You need to know how to get like complementary colors, how to know what colors pop, what is going to be your background, how to use things like Lomo, effects, PNG, layers. It's not just that. Like, no one can go, this is what I did. Now, can you slow it down for me? It doesn't work like that. There's always dedicated fonts. People use it as a content creator for thumbnails and shit. And honestly, if you use Impact, all the power to you, but stop. Just find something better. Find something better. There's like one of my fonts came from a TV show I like, and I keep using it. But it's not like you're denying people the ability to be better. You're denying them the capability of copying you and not learning shit.
Well, and I think that's
and I don't even make my brand. I'm making thumbnails for another channel under a different name. So technically it's kind of their brand, but I hold all the copies and stuff.
But I mean, technically that would be your brand though. That's your brand of how you do.
It's your IP.
It's the style, but still the name and everything falls under them. So again, it's not I'm trying to sound egotistical. It's just I never looked at it like that. Like when people call me a graphics artist, I'm like I'm not an artist. And like you get paid, right? I'm like I'm still not an artist. I'm a guy who puts pictures together. Okay, I take other pictures and go. There you go. You can read it.
Well, and that's the whole thing too, right? Is like when I reached out to you to ask about colors and stuff like that, and in font, he told me like 3 or 4 different fonts to try. He said that he thought were pretty good, and I appreciated that. I didn't want him to do it for me. I just wanted some feedback, like what do you consider to be good fonts? That's it. And then I took off around with it.
Spend hours on font websites looking for stuff that
and like lots of money. And subscription money.
No, I don't pay any money.
The point they're making is it's there. Like,
it is.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them that aren't free.
My bad.
Well, I misunderstood. To Steven's point, there's ways around it.
Yeah, no, I don't mean like piracy.
No. But there's places that you can find it. There's places.
You can find me down in Manhattan Square between midnight and 1 a.m. I have a long trench coat with all the fun.
When you get to the nut cart that sells the Cajun almonds, you've gone too far. Turn around.
Yeah. You guys want some Ubuntu or maybe some pixelated font, green and black? It's like standing outside a racetrack trying to sell Nikes out of a long jacket. It's not going to work. You want to go faster?
Yeah,
even has candy.
And true, and like what Adult Gaming said, they said I made a 20-minute vid on how to become a gift tuber for $18 because it's how I did it. I get that there are a lot of us that don't want their face on screen for whatever reason. And so, I mean, do you think that it's fair to kind of do that? Do you think it's worth spending the money to kind of, you know, if you can, maybe you can't do it yourself. Is it better to learn yourself or to hire someone else to kind of do your avatar? What do you
Why the hell do we go to school? Why the hell are we raised by our parents to learn tools of the trade around the house? Because so we learn and have these things available. It's not like, oh, $18 is too hard, but I just ordered a pizza for $18.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
pizzas around here are only $18 or way more than that now.
I have to wait for buy one, get one free when they do it on Uber. Other than that, I ain't touching your stuff, Christ.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. I think because I know a lot of people kind of hold stuff close to the chest, including like the whole phenomenon that's been going on now with putting your face on pictures all over the place. That AI helps.
Oh, thank you. I will. For me, it's privacy and safety. I've had viewers actually hunt down my real identity, and
Which is crazy.
This caused pure lockdown, and that's where I was like, I'm never going on camera for anybody. It's not your choice to tell me how to run my identity.
Yeah, I know. Now, were they able to find you just because you were on?
They found my Facebook and real name. Yes.
Ah, okay.
There are people out there that will dig and find your real identity, and people think, "Oh no, there's nothing that crazy, dude." I wasn't even that big. I had 1,000 subscribers, and this person found my identity. That then said, "Hey, I found your real identity." I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, dude. How does it? I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, and it's true, you guys. If you go out there and you look on certain sites, there is sites that will have your personal information, and it is important. It is very important. You take the time to go out and try to get it cleared. Now, there are services that you can get that'll help you scrub that stuff from online. You can also write to them yourself and be like, "This is my data. Please remove it," and they will. They're required to by law to remove it.
Man, you know what? You know what? Scrub all you want. I wish someone would show up at my house. I'm in a castle law and stand your ground state.
Oh, I am too.
Dude,
I'm in the FAFO state of Texas.
Let's hang. Yeah, dude. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.com. Let's do this.
I'm in Canada. If we have anyone approach our property, we get arrested for them trespassing. Think about it.
Yeah, remember, if they come up to take your
Ray,
car,
come on up. Ray, come on up.
You're actually supposed to invite them in to take your keys so they can take your car.
Yeah. Here, he's robbing you. Here's the
Wow.
house.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
It's like the last episode of Seinfeld. You get arrested for not intervening. Like
yeah. And Darren says Steven has an identity. He said that's a first.
Yeah, thank you, Dara. Thank you.
Daramuth in the house.
Yes, and he does, Darren.
What up, guy?
He does.
Good to see you, dude. I've been supposed to do some content with Daramuth that I bailed on for like 6 months now.
Keep bailing until he finds until Daramouth finds an identity. Keep bailing.
Look at Brooke says you've never seen me sneak in your house before. No, we haven't seen it.
Darren like, "Fuck you, Steve."
Yeah.
All right, I have standards.
Oh, here we go. Here we
go.
No,
he's a good guy. He's had me on a couple of times too. He's just as much. Daramouth is the type of guy that I've watched an evolution, gone from very positive and happy to very happy, positive, and fucking critical. It's a perfect evolution.
That's what this industry will do to you. Can I put, before we move on from font and all of these things, can I put a pin in this? Like, I'm not sure the reason that techs reach out to JFG. I think that part of it probably sometimes ends up being like when he's putting the show together, he, like, obviously, as you can see on the overlays, we've got branding for everybody. We have all the things, right? And so it's one thing to ask a creator for like, hey, how do I represent you well if you're going to do a show with me? But if you're a creator that wants to be on programs like this, like whether it's Daramuth's show, my show, Texas show, like whatever it is, like you want to go on with Maggie Moo, you want to get on with Lumpy, you want to get on with Pudge or whoever's doing whatever. Like what was that Grim show? He's got like the Grimcast, the Grim podcast, his podcast and stuff. Have a freaking media kit put together. Okay, have at minimum your branding in with background, without background, have headshots, have all of those things in one ready to go link so that if you are getting invited on a show, you can just send that to the host or the producer of the show and you can move on. So they're not chasing down, asking them, what is your brand? Like, how do I recreate your logo? Don't do that. Just have your stuff ready to promote yourself and to have yourself promoted. You know, it'd be better to have in your media kit beyond a headshot, beyond your branding, beyond your logo by itself with no background. Have a couple of engaging video clips of you on other shows, clips of you in your streaming, things that they can use on their social media to promote you. A media kit is such a critical piece as a content creator, as an influencer, as an artist, as whatever you want to call yourself, to easily be able to give to people and control the narrative. Because when you don't do that, me and Tex had this conversation yesterday about someone that's going to be on our show, then we are left as show creators to search for content. And our best efforts to search for content of you, we don't know what you think is good. We have no idea what you think is the best content. So you might see us posting social media clips. You're like, oh, I really wish that hadn't been out. Control it. Control your brand, own your identity, and own what people are putting out by simply having a media kit to give to the shows that want to have you on.
Yeah,
that's my rant. That's my rant.
I think that's a great point. I don't have one.
I have a question. None of y'all told me to bring metal clips. Was I supposed to bring clips?
No. So
all over the place, dude.
The point I'm making is like, and as this show evolves, we're going to start like, because we're trying to be a little bit more out with who's coming on and who's not going to be coming on.
Okay.
So if we know that on December the 23rd or December 12th or whatever, we have X creator that's going to be in the show, then we're going to have some clips of that creator that we're going to be putting on social media that both Tex and IR can't wait to have on Tools of the Trade. This person, here's a clip of who he is, because not everyone knows him.
So in other words, you're creating a hype for the whole show as well as trying to maintain a larger audience on arrival. So
called marketing.
The personality. Yeah. That sounds brilliant. I have clips, but it's a big folder. Usually me swearing.
Darren says, I thought Steve was the media. At least he remembers I did. Yeah, I did. I was with my daughter, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Again, media kits, proper media marketing, all that kind of stuff. It's a big thing. You know, when you get to the level, and that's the thing too. Like, oh, this is going to be Ray's therapy hour. Text, just start charging me. This is Ray's therapy hour. I got to get it out because it's going to be bad before DreamHack. I'm going to start punching people.
$5 a minute. Let's go.
Yeah. Here's the thing, because we are in this critical time in Rumble, specifically on Rumble. Like, and there goes JFG hype.
You said you're going to hit me. You said you're going to punch somebody. I'm out.
Yeah. We're at this critical time on Rumble where Rumble is still small enough of a platform that the creator community is really tight knit, right? And we're seeing the groups of creators that aren't satisfied with their reach and their impact aligning themselves against the groups of creators who are having any level of impact.
Right.
And we've just got to understand that if you want to go to the next level, then you have to be on that professional next level. When you're spending your time in Discords and on your podcasts and in your streams, whining about the fact that you're not being shared, you're not being invited, you're not being shown. And then guys like us, Tex, how much time do you and I spend searching for people to invite to this show? It's a ton. Like,
yeah, it's a lot.
It's not like we've got people lined up out the door to come on the show. We are working our program. And no, I'm not going to come to, because here's what happens. I see you complaining that you're not getting a shot, right? So I go and I look you up and your stuff sucks. It's just not good. Like nothing about it's good. Your brand hasn't been thought about. You're not doing the things that JFG's been talking about. You don't have any marketable things. And it's like, well, of course, because you don't have, like, there's no point in having you on a show because there's no benefit of it. Introspective boys and girls, look at ourselves. Like, how are we presenting ourselves? What are we putting out? What is the content? Is there value in it? Is it impacting community? Is it impacting culture? Is it impacting what we do? And all of that boils down to this baseline conversation that we're having right now. What is your brand identity? How is it protected? How are you letting other people interact with you, and how do they see you? So there's my therapy session.
No, I think it's all really great points too as well. You know, one of the things that I really need to do, I need to get a media kit. That's for sure. That's one thing I've never thought about doing, and that's actually a kind of a great point. Now, JFG, how with you? Go ahead.
Brad, I was muted. I was actually going to jump in and actually add to this quickly what Ray was talking about media kit. Look, okay, this has to be beyond media kit. Media kit's when you're dealing with other channels. Not only trying to promote yourself, you're doing stuff like this.
Also, brands want media kits.
Yeah. But you want to make sure you have that, but make sure you have a whole setup folder. You want a folder that has your overlays. You want to have a folder that has your like your things for your tags, your emotes, your emojis. Have all of that stuff put on the side thing. So you're not just set up for brands and shows, but you're also set up for on the road. Everything's ready to go.
Yep.
You want to have, because you don't want to be scrambling.
Yep.
And yeah, it's like your digital purse, for men, digital wallet, whatever you want to call it. Yep. Same shit.
I'll take a digital purse. That's fine. I don't mind to hate. Sometimes a purse freaking matches my eyes, guys.
Okay, Jerry. Okay, Jerry.
I'm just.
Well, what do you get? I mean, honestly, a free Google Drive account gives you 15 gigs, right?
Yep, that's plenty.
I promise you that's way more than enough to have at least the basics of your stream and OBS files stored that you can access anywhere in the world.
Same with Dropbox.
But Dropbox is there any free Dropbox?
Yeah, it has a free limit. I think it's a gig or 2 gigs or something.
Is that what it is? I thought it was 5. Or did they lower that because too many?
I don't remember, but like that's still enough because even with zip files and compression, you're doing fine. WebMs are not that big.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different tools and stuff out there that we can use as creators that we can use to make stuff for our media kits. Easy peasy. if you do Chat GPT, it's free. You can talk to Chat GPT to be like, hey, help me figure out a good layout for a media kit. This is what I'm kind of thinking, and it can help give you the bullet points and kind of give you a breakdown of it. That's what I'm going to do a little bit later, because I just got to make sure. I mean, I've been going through, now that I'll be in DreamHack Atlanta this next week. I've been
big star.
That's right. I'm a big star, everybody. Bow down, bitches, as I say. But what we've done is, like, for this show here, we've always been doing it through Discord, so it looks a little bit different right now because we've got the chat from Rumble Studio, so that way anybody who's on YouTube, or whatever platform they're watching us from, their chat will come through. I went through and I took the time, especially off of yesterday, and get the whole overlay and stuff situated. So when we're there, and Ray and I go to do the tools of the trade live from the floor, all we got to do is get to a computer, log into the account here, use whatever cameras and mics that have available, and we're going to be coming live. Which I think the Shure booth is going to be one, right? We're going to be there, and then we're kind of seeing we're kind of seeing what else we can do. But Darren, I don't know if I'm vaping because I'm a big star. I don't know. I just showed up, started helping.
I have an idea for you guys, right? You guys are going to be doing the live show Tool Trade right down there.
Yes.
The show. Okay, so why don't you make your own clips right there and go interview other creators that are not from Rumble and get their. All right,
I'm taking my whole go bag. I've got my whole rig ready.
I'll go back to my corner.
Yeah, I've got lav mic, shotgun lights, travel lights. We're ready.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, Ray, you want to go? He's like, I'm going to bring my whole entire studio. I'm like,
picture Ray as the one-man band, but all of it is digital
but
stuff.
see, that's the thing. I am, and that's not from this life. That's from what I actually do in my professional life.
Yeah,
like I'm constantly on the road. I mean, I literally just 2 weeks ago, and Tex knows this, thought I was going to have to go to Uganda to travel with the president of Uganda for a week. You know what I mean?
What?
Like, and because of the government shutdowns, it kind of all fizzled out, and that's great because I honestly didn't necessarily want to do that one. But like, I mean, it's so funny. I got to Rumble on Thursday night late because I had worked during the day and I had meetings all day in Orlando, and so I got into the Rumble studio around 6 o'clock. I walked in and Craig was like, "Hey, we're gonna go do this thing at the tattoo shop," and I was like, "Sweet, let me get my stuff." And we get out of the car and I've got my iPhone in 4K on one hand and my like professional photography camera in the other. And I'm B-roll filming and doing photos at the same time. And he was like, "Are you okay?" Like, I'm like, "Dude, trust me, I got this. Like, I know what I'm doing." And he's like, "Do you usually shoot your video on iPhone?" I said, "Well, I got a lot better quality on like my actual camera, if like my Sony, but the 4K iPhone, I have a 16 Pro Max. The video quality is actually very good. Like it's incredibly good. The audio is not great, but the video is good. So if I'm just getting B-roll and I know what I'm using this tool for, it is worth me one-handing a video camera and one-handing a photography camera to get both things." And so like that whole preparation, it's in everything, guys. Like we're talking about being able to be portable and be on the road. Can you access your assets? Do you have the ability to share what you're doing live? I can take a whole photo shoot of you right now and airdrop the photos from my camera to my phone, and I've got Lightroom on the phone and can in 5 minutes turn around like marketing quality photos instantly. The only thing that stops people from doing is that they don't want to.
Yeah, and that it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if have you ever seen how quickly Ray turns, like even doing video? Have you seen how quickly he does it?
No. I try to stay quiet when people intimidate me with better skills than I have. So.
He's like, "No, I don't really pay attention."
I know basic media editing, and that's because I had Wondershare with stencils already built in that I just edited. Okay, my idea of making a starting student screen is going on YouTube, taking a bunch of PMVs with no audio, and then cutting them up and putting them together, and then overlaying over crap over time. That's what I do.
Yeah, he does. I mean, dude, Ray.
Fast brother.
He'll do a stream. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. That he'll do a stream. We'll do like a show, like 3 hours or whatever. We'll hang out. We'll do a post stream, and then within an hour of the stream being done, he's already got it clipped. He's got freaking shorts and like all kinds of boom, and he's up. And I'm like, I have such a hard time even just stopping to get started. You know what I mean?
You know, the only thing that like slows me down is how long it takes to get the VOD downloaded from Rumble. Like sometimes, and I don't understand. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes I can hit end on my stream and I can go to my laptop and I can download it right there. The majority of the time, it's like cycling for an hour, and then I start editing.
But yeah, no, Daramuth. I mean, in terms of having you on, November we're pretty booked. December we're pretty booked, but once we get through this month and we get back from DreamHack, then I'm going to start putting out, January. I try to want to be about 2 months ahead with guests if possible. We got a lot of really cool things coming up. I mean, FatSteven, 100%. I'm so glad we're finally able to have you on. We've been trying to work it out with FatSteven here for the last couple of weeks, so I appreciate your patience and your flexibility, FatSteven.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys actually wanting me on because I'm Canadian.
Yeah, I mean
that is the biggest down.
It is. It's like cancer to a degree,
Well, dude, some Canadians are fair-minded because one of the other persons that's also new to Rumble, if you guys have not checked her out, is my good friend Reanimate Her. She's also Canadian. I forget where from she's at. She's in the mountain time zone, so I think it's like Calgary or something like that. Really great lady, really great content creator. I've known her since Beam. And now she's over here doing stuff on Rumble. She's finally made the migration over, and
that's cool.
I think loving it. So it's good to have her.
The hard thing about having the Canadians on is that we have to keep the lights on because you guys are all afraid of the dark.
That we have to keep apologizing. So we're sorry, FatSteven.
Did you just call me dark? I'm sorry. I will not make terminal jokes anymore.
Sorry.
I do apologize.
We're sorry.
Sorry, eh? I gotta go down to the booth.
Oh yeah, we're sorry, eh? Go get your bag of milk. Your bag of milk and
it's 3 bags of milk and 1 bag of milk. Thank you.
Yeah, Daremu says getting Steven is always a good time, though. He likes to be chaotic, and that's true because I mean, we did we did Jump Space the other day, right? About a week or two ago, and of course he had computer problems at the time. So during the downtime, I started playing guitar. Then it turned into a jam session.
When I finally got there, because my movie went longer than I thought it was going to. You were playing Borderlands.
Yeah, we wanted to play in Borderlands, I think, later after that. So
the 4070 is still. I'm waiting for Zotac to send it back, but they accepted the return. I just had to get it shipped there, so I'm waiting for the return of the brand new 4070 Ti or just the fan. But yeah.
So what are you gonna do with all those GPUs, dude?
I have a 1660 and a 3060 to get rid of. How they have like a year use on each, not even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When Sentinel Zero says, "Oh, nice, another." Are you from Canada, Sentinel?
Canada.
It's like you guys are taking over Rumble. I don't know how I feel about that.
We're not all of us.
Hey, man, they don't get free speech up there, so they got to get it down here.
That's true. That's very true. Oh,
okay.
So Sentinel's from Montreal. That's awesome, dude.
Just kidding.
Oh, you're probably right on certain degrees. We're like, welcome to Canada, eh? If you see our maid service, eh? Just sign up, get dead. Welcome to Canada, eh?
Oh, make sure you get your complimentary maple syrup at the border.
Hey,
that's overplayed. Everyone comes in with maple syrup jokes. I'm at the point like, do you guys think we bathe in it every morning?
Yes.
Well,
here's the whole thing, dude. Like, there is a show on Netflix called, what the heck is the name of the show? Corrupted or something like that?
Is it about the maple syrup heist?
The great maple heist, yes, maple syrup heist in Canada. You guys would not believe like the whole.
What are we even talking about?
It took like 2 or 3 like Mack trucks worth of maple syrup, like worth a few $100 million or something. That like literally took trucks of maple syrup. Yeah.
Yes, I mean it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was like, dude, I've never heard of such craziness.
It's not like Breaking Bad. It's like Breaking Friendly.
Yes.
Breaking Maple.
So yeah, Daremu says if you have a computer issue, Steven, it's always best to smack your computer hard. Then if it doesn't work, he hear a hammer works pretty better.
Let me use a hammer on your graphics card and see if it works better.
If you take it to the kitchen, just unplug everything, take your computer to the kitchen, put it in the sink, and soap and spray it out real good, you'll be fine.
No, I just take out the utensil tray of the dishwasher.
Oh, there you go. That's even better. I mean, now we're getting there.
The steam gets rid of all the hologram stickers and warranty.
Sentinel Zero says U.S. content creators are good for entertainment, but we need the Canadians to keep it balanced. I think you're probably right about that, Sentinel Steven.
You know what? I'm always excited to do collabs with the future 51st state. I can't wait.
Now, and I will say this. I'm going to throw that out there. I have Canadians in my family.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. They're from the Vancouver Island. They live over on the West Coast, which is gorgeous, by the way.
Oh my!
I mean, Canada's beautiful, dude. Like, you guys don't have like graffiti or anything like we have here.
Yes, we do.
I want to get up to Canada, honestly. Like, as I've progressed in my photography, like,
I love it, dude.
I end up watching these guys that like bury themselves in the snow with like a 600 millimeter lens on their camera, like, because they're like, I'm watching the only like albino owl left in history. Like, I want to take pictures of that guy. So that's awesome.
You'd have fun at Winterfest in Quebec, Montreal, where they make little ice sculptures. They have an ice hotel where you can sit down in an ice bar, like blocks of ice and ice beds. You can drink out of ice shot glasses. That's a one way to go. They have a bunch of art museums up there. If you want to go, let's say summer, if you're a foodie, go in the summer to Toronto for Taste of the Danforth, and that's where they shut down the streets. You got ribs, briskets, all this stuff being made, and you can just go to town. Then they have Rib Fest. And there's a bunch of stuff up here. I don't go out as much.
I was just informed that you guys don't have Chick-fil-A.
No, never seen a Chick-fil-A in my life. Like,
no, because Melee was begging, like, hey, when we get downtime, I got to go to Chick-fil-A. I've heard so much about it. I've never been. I did not know that was not in Canada. I just assumed that you had it.
No, there's a lot of stuff that you guys have that we don't when it comes to the fast food places. Like, I can't remember half of them, but like, I know all the commercials. Like, we don't have them. We have like Harvey's, McDonald's, and Burger King and all that stuff, Taco Bell. But when you name your other brands, I don't see them up here.
The only reason I know about Harvey's is because Robin Scherbatsky talked about Harvey's trays and How I Met Your Mother. That's the only thing I know about Harvey's.
Not the best burgers, but they do have a great orange creamsicle milkshake. Sorry, Harvey's, your burgers suck. I don't care if it's made my way, it still sucks, man.
Dermuth says, I know of at least 3 or 4 Canadians streaming on Rumble. They're quite a group to know. And then Sentinel says they're doing the best that they can. Sentinel also says Popeyes is only in certain places like Toronto. I was also informed of, like, you guys have there's some sort of a drama with KFC and Popeyes, because the KFC and Popeyes that are in Canada get their chicken from like the same group. Distributor? Yeah, their same distributor, but it's like kind of like a Middle Eastern thing that had a falling, and like now there's like no product, and like apparently it's like all there. I was half paying attention to the story this weekend. I was like, wow, this is wild.
I guess they both are priced the same, outlandish, and like you want to order from KFC or anything family meal, you're like, it's like an investment.
Is it real? That's crazy, dude. But I mean, Canada's kind of a weird place anyway. You know,
we have Tim Hortons.
You guys invented Tim Hortons.
Yeah, but then Burger King ruins them and ruined the coffee. And Tim Hortons now is just
good old Timmy Ho-Hos. We had Timmy Ho-Hos when I lived in Ohio.
I used to drink so much extra large triples, and now I can't even drink one glup of this crap.
I mean, we have Buc-ee's here. Is that kind of the same kind of?
We don't have a Buc-ee's.
No, Tim Hortons is the Canada version of Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's Starbucks for cheap people.
Yeah, well, we have
Dunkin' Donuts, like I said.
We have here too as well. We have Krispy Kreme, and those things are like, if you guys want to die of freaking sugar overload, go to Krispy Kreme's, 100%.
We have a couple of those up here, but we don't have as many as the fast food franchise.
That's hilarious. They're not as bad, but still.
You guys have a Smokey's Poutineery down there or no?
No,
it's a franchise that specializes in nothing but different types of poutine. That's French fries, cheese curds, and gravy. So you can get stuff with pierogies or nachos, all that stuff.
There's at Disney Springs. There's a poutine like place.
That's good.
Look, man, it's hard for me to say. Like I've had poutine, like you just said, the cheese curds, the gravy, the whatever. I've had it. It's fine. Is what it is. Like whatever. But like this place has like all kind of different flavored ones. So it's like buffalo chicken poutine, like whatever. They're like all the.
I don't even know what poutine is.
It's literally fries, a basket of fries with like gravy on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheese curds.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, kids, see you around the bend. Ray, yeah, dude, let me know. That sounds great.
All right. Hey, Darren, thank you for the $2 rant, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'll definitely be reaching out to you as well to have you on, because you are one of the people that I want to get on. Since, for one of the first shows that I ever did on Rumble, Darren Muth invited, and I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much.
Nice. I kind of wish there was more shows like this, like you guys are doing on Rumble, where actually more panelists got on. Like there's you and Daramouth, but I wish there was like kind of more that actually branched out with community relations like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that Tomby does one that's kind of like this.
Yep, I'm on there in December.
And he's a real nice guy from the UK. He's trying to go over here to the US, which I don't blame him, because the UK is like falling apart right now.
Pudge does Mod Monday, but that's kind of a 1v1.
Yeah.
Grim does his Grimcast, or whatever he calls it, when he does his stuff. So, I mean, the thing is, to me, I mean, and like we talked about this before, we talked about like gatekeeping and fencing off stuff, man. Like the reality of it is, like, rising tides raise all ships, man. Mm-hmm. And Rumble right now is in a growth mode that it is in Rumble's best interest as a community for all of us to grow together. So part of the reason I get as frustrated as I do is because I'm watching people work as hard as they can to like step on each other and to one up each other and to divide each other and like, well, this clique is over here and this clique is over there. And if you're not in our clique, then you're not going to be anybody because this is where the big clique is. And it's like, dude, like forget all of that stuff, man. Like put out good content. Like there is no cheat code that overrides having good content. If your content is not engaging and well produced and interactive, then like being in the clique doesn't matter.
Oh, one second real quick. Hey, before you go, Darren Muth, don't go anywhere, dude, because you got to get some spins on the wheel.
Ray's right. The thing is, at the end of the day, you got to sell yourself, and no clique's going to sell you if they're trying to sell themselves first. It's all a competitive thing. Problem is, you don't want to go to a toxic competitive thing where you're trying to sabotage not only others, but it's only sabotaging yourself. Because when you start burning bridges and have no trust left, you're just going to be a pond jumper with nowhere to go.
Yeah. So here, I'm going to show you. You don't know our. That's okay. Not rigged slot machine. Well, you're about to know. You're going to win something. Maybe we'll see.
Are we doing it now?
Yeah. If you guys mind, real quick, if we do
go
this,
for it. I mean, we're just me and JFG are having life-changing conversation. It's kind of
just go ahead and step into it. You know, we're changing the world.
My
right
grandma
now,
died. My grandma died. My grandma died. So we can do
wheel.
gambling. Yeah.
All right. So it is the not rigged slot machine. What's up, Gigi? We need to take a look at rants, by the way. So anyway, so here we go. You ready? If you're going to have 3 chances here, Darren Muth, to win on the slot machine, which is called not rigged slot machine, because you donated, you did a rant, $2 donations of any amount, you get 3 spins. Subs get 3 spins. Gifted subs get 3 spins. Raids get 1. But if you win, you get your own choice of overlay package from Nerd or Die, or you can do emotes package, whatever you'd like to do.
Or if you really want, Tex will send you pictures of his feet.
Maybe I'll have to pass that by my wife on that. I mean, I don't know. She kind of likes to see those for herself. You can see her phone. So anyway, here's spin number 1. You guys ready? So here you go. Spin number 1. And he got heart. That's all right, dude. The goat loves you. Thank you for gifting 1 sub, Darren Muth. Appreciate that too as well.
Look at Darren Muth coming in.
I know, coming in with that extra thing. Okay. So
Brookie got the membership.
Yeah, welcome to a Club Beard. And if you wake up tomorrow morning with the beard, that's courtesy of Darren Muth. Here we go. Spin number 2.
That's weird. I'm not
Spin number 2.
It's gonna win.
I don't know. Goat, man. The goat loves him today. Oh, man, you got goated by me. Let's go. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. Okay. And here we go. Spin number 3 for the final chance here.
For a pair of feet pictures.
Not rigged slot machine. Let's go. Get wrecked. And you got the black rumble. Sorry, bud. You. Thank you for playing the not rigged slot machine. Appreciate that. But thank you for the get the sub and thank you for the rant, Darren Muth.
That's funny.
Yeah, our goal basically we're gonna have some extra different kind of games and stuff in the future. So make sure you guys keep an eye on what we got coming out. It'd be awesome stuff.
All right, so we're talking about right now, and I want to hear Steven. I feel like JFG is getting to like enlighten us on this. Like we're talking about rising tides raising all ships. We're talking about the fact that some of this click and like. And by click, I don't mean like click with your mouse. I mean like these segregated groups that are supposed to be,
high school lunch tables.
Yeah, there it is. A good way to say it. I mean, like JFG. I mean, you're talking about. There's a difference in like collaborating.
Yep.
And then like coattail riding.
Yes.
There's a difference. I've had people in my short career on Rumble that have said things to me directly, like. Oh man, like we got to do a collaboration because I need your community to see me and your community to learn me so I can onboard your community onto my channel and then you can help me grow. I was like, number 1, it's not going to work like that. It doesn't function that way. Like,
yeah, it never does.
That's not what it is.
What? No, the simplest lesson I learned like a year into like the YouTube stuff, and this came from Nerdrotic, and it was when the FNT started doing Raid. It was right when G&G and FNT were starting to do their panels together. I don't know if anyone watches Friday Night Tights. Or used to, but it's a great pop culture show. But they used to do raids, and eventually start causing animosity between people, going, "Well, why wasn't I picked?" And then you start like what we always see when people are getting featured and other people are not. The same animosity and jealousy. to the point where
brother.
it stopped. But he made a great statement one night, and he was like, "Any of us can raid you, but if you can't hold an audience, why are we raiding you?" It's pretty much that's what the pretense I got. I know it's not word for word, but I'm like, that makes perfect sense because you don't know who's watching. Just because they're not typing and talking doesn't mean you don't know who's watching or lurking.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, to a certain extent, like me rating you is me telling my audience, my community, I'm stamping approval of the person that I'm rating.
That too, and that's you can't just have someone in there going, "Hey, I need your community to help me grow." But what are you offering in return for my community to feel just as entertained?
Yeah, I mean, and to that point, I'm gonna look right at the camera on this one. Like, this is the most important thing I'm probably going to say in this show today. As creators, you guys need to start being really careful about who you're connecting to
and where.
No, I agree. And sorry about that. JFG was like,
really JFG's coming in to like give me the joke about it. But the truth is, like,
I'm not joking.
Who are the people that you're pushing? Who are the people that you're rating? I mean, it's not a secret. We just came through a month ago a major problem with a person with a horrific past that none of us knew. Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of big creators had no idea. And like, I'm not going to get into names. I'm not like, this is not T-selling. That's not the point of what we're doing here.
No.
The point of what we're doing is saying, as a creator, I've got to realize that I am protecting my brand, which is what started this whole conversation. JFG talked about the fact that he doesn't give people his fonts, right?
Yeah.
As a creator, in every angle, I have to protect what I am building because you are the person building it. No one's going to build it for you. No one's going to. Tex can't pull me into a Discord and make me seem cooler there, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna wake up with 10,000 new followers. We follow for follow doesn't work. It just doesn't. Like it is the cheapest, most ridiculous. It is as bad as botting, if I want to be honest with you. So you, as a creator, have to be really careful about who you align yourself with. And if those people share the same values as you, because here is a news flash. The people that are trying to recruit you to their clique are probably wanting to use you for something. What's that? Like know what that is. And then also, if there is a relationship where you feel like it's a use for use, then make sure that you're getting some use out of it too. Like, I mean, be smart, but also know who you're connected to. JFG doesn't want to be connected to me. We had to beg him to come on the show.
That's right. Yeah.
That's not true.
We paid Ray.
Actually, that's not true. The first time I talked to Ray was when Lumpy was doing when the ad reads first came out for Creator Program. That's the first time I actually had a conversation with you. You were intimidating to begin with. Like a lot of people I find intimidating because they are a different tool trade than I am. But I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, okay, I need this guy.
I'm just kidding.
Me up. I know, but I'm not. I'm rolling with it. Yeah. You make a lot of sense. The brand comes first. The brand is like your identity and your ID. You got to keep that safe because a lot of people now, especially with the way the generation is, like if you look at Twitter and everything else, you're guilty just by association.
Oh gosh, dude.
And that crap will follow you. It's almost as bad as a label. Dude, and any person that tells you not to hang out with someone, ask them why.
I spent like 15 hours scrubbing my Discord for conversation I had because it's like I don't want anyone to ever think that this was the thing that it wasn't. Like, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Soundboard Lord? You're absolutely correct. He says brand is bigger and better than platform. That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because your brand will follow you whatever platform that you go to. So, I mean, obviously this is a Rumble branded show. This is a show that is originating on Rumble. I think it's also live on YouTube right now, unless Tex changed that today. And I'm not aware of it.
We are live on X and YouTube as well.
Look, guys, I am not against multi-streaming at all. Like, cast your wide net. There's certain reasons that I'm not on other platforms right now, but it doesn't mean that I'm always not going to be on them. If I'm being real with you, if I can get some juice on Rumble and I think I get some juice other places, then I'm going to be everywhere. But like, you can't go to Kick and ruin your reputation on Kick and then come to Rumble and expect it to not be there. And then you can't ruin your reputation on Rumble and then go to freaking Twitch and expect it to not be there. And then you can't go to your brand, unless you totally rebrand and turn your camera off and hide your voice, like it's never going to not find you. So what you're doing does matter, and your digital footprint is freaking hard to erase. It's tough. Yeah, it's just tough. So.
The other thing is like as you're like you're saying with clicks and everything else, you're going to eventually reach a point where you're going to have like the guy you were describing, Ray. The guy was like, I need your community to come over here. You're always going to have to second guess people's intentions. Any person that comes right at you and you've only known for a little while, and the first words are like, "I find you, you're my brother, you're family, bro. I love you."
Yeah.
That's manipulation.
Yeah.
100% manipulation. I'm not trying to.
I gotta tell you guys too. Like, if I can be real with you,
yeah, I love you.
I do love you. But if I can be real, okay, if you need to connect your star to my community of 500 current followers on this platform, you have bigger problems than you think. Because I am nobody. Like if you are trying to leech and coattail ride people as small as I am, then I think you've totally lost the plot. And honestly, you might want to think about doing something else, because the reality of it is like, in this space, it will be years before people like me matter or have arrived, and that's okay. Like, I'm not saying that because I'm mad about where I am, and I'm definitely not saying I don't love my community. I think the community is fantastic. This is the best community that I've ever been a part of building. I can't wait to see where it goes. But the point that I'm making is, like, if you're going to coattail ride, make sure you're hooking up to something that can actually help you. There's nothing I can do for you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and I think that's important. You know, there was somebody that came into my chat the other night. We were covering a game. Was it Friday night? And they were complaining about, well, they're not taking my feedback, all this other kind of stuff. And they're feeling kind of down about it. And it's like, you know, sometimes, like, especially with like Rumble, you can give your feedback. They do listen, they do pay attention, but you have to give it time to kind of work through the system to see what they're going to basically incorporate and what they're not, because some things are super simple and other things aren't. And then he kept talking about how, like, this one person blocked him, so he was trying to do a co-stream with them and all that stuff. It's like, look, if someone does block you for whatever particular reason, just move on. Go be yourself and just go have fun. Make the best content that you can make, you know, the best way that you can. And it will eventually, hopefully it'll happen. I mean, some people can do it, some people can't, and that's okay. Just have fun and just try to be yourself, you know, and have realistic expectations and just work hard. And see
a really easy tool, especially if you're like starting off, is learn to read the chat and interact with the chat before even staring at the screen for the game. Of course, they're there to watch what you're playing, but they're also getting to see what your persona is, your mentality is, and how you carry yourself and how you interact with them. The chat is 100% important.
And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that we're at a shift in gaming. I just had this conversation with several people this weekend. Like, I don't think that people are coming to see any of us game because we all suck at gaming. I mean, like if we can be honest about it, like just talk about this. People that are coming to your stream and to your channel or being a part of your community are coming to be a part of you. They want to see JFG. They want to see Professor Vaping Gamers. They want to see This Is the Ray. They want to interact in those conversations. Like, they're not coming to see us crank 360 no scopes because none of us can do it. Like, the gaming space, we've got to understand what is the value of content that we're putting out. And 90% of my content is not about gaming skill, because it just is not there.
No, mine's not either.
Skill.
Mine's hours of bitching at medics that don't revive me. I can 100% agree with that. But I have to say, my chat does come for the video games, but just for me to die. And then they go to other people's chats and pay people money to sacrifice me.
Yeah, because here is, you know, let me see. I got a clip. I mean, I can show you guys how.
Though, Ray, I trust you.
He's going to show the picture, the video of me screaming for Chris to leave him after we ran him over in PUBG, aren't you? Is that what you're going to show?
No, that's also funny too. That's a good one too. It's like, sorry, it sucks for you. Later, guy.
Yeah, and like, I want to be clear. Like, I don't think the gaming space is like dead. No, I think that it's evolving and personality driven and like talking head driven and programming driven is a lot more important.
Oh, what the? Okay, my bad.
Someone's getting ready to win, dude. If this, I was gonna say if that won, I was gonna be pretty stoked about that. Yeah, and Darren, it's oversaturated on every platform. Gaming is oversaturated. I also see people talking about the fact that, like, if Rumble wants to actually grow, they need to make their own separate from Rumble gaming websites rebranded.
What? Sorry. What?
Exactly. I get it. Like, the platform is diversifying, man. And it's going to take time for the platform to diversify from what it was into what it has been. The same way that if I'm a football channel and I start being, it takes time. You got to figure out how to get the whole thing going. And so, yeah, like making content, that's great. And incorporating that content in your live streams is great. Like, I've been realizing that I get more engagement when I'm not playing. Because when I'm playing, I'm hyper focused on playing. Now, I'm trying to be very aware of chat while I'm playing. But the reality of it is, like, if I'm in top 3 in a battle royale and it's super sweaty and I got shots coming from everywhere and I got the 3 square meters of a game that I'm playing in. No, I can't be talking about like Daramuth's new shoes right now. Or I'm going to piss off my squad. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's a balance. And so you got to understand how to incorporate what is functioning, what is growing on your channel, and what's not. And I'm not telling you not game. I'm going to game on live streams until I can't anymore, right? Mm-hmm. But I've also got to be aware if I want to grow my brand, like if I want to, like, what is it that I do well that people engage with and make that the main thing? So
yes, because I want to share this too as well. Like if you guys come to my channel for gaming and stuff, let's see if I can make this happen, you guys. We're trying something new. This is EV08. And Fused, very good to see you, bro. I hope you're
Fused
doing
coming
well.
in here like a freaking legend.
Shit,
that's right. Fused TV, yes. Erwin, very good to see you.
Legends in the chat.
100%. Now we're gonna try this, you guys. Like I said, we're using something called EV08, which a lot of you guys know about. I'm trying it out. So this is me. Okay, if you come here for my channel just for the gaming, now we do have some fun. But I'm definitely far from professional. So let's see if we can pull this off. So here we go. 2 guys on freaking B. One guy's dead, now 1. Yeah, I've not wanted to pilot on this game because I'm just afraid.
I'm repairing. I'm trying to repair.
All right, let's try it. How do we fly? How do we fly?
I just don't see where they're shooting from.
Oh, I guess that's how you fly. Oh no! No! Someone else can freaking take it. No.
I gotta repair.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die outside of the combat zone. Come on.
Oh, my game's freezing.
Nobody clip that, please.
What just happened?
Let's go. That's why if you come to my stream,
gaming content that we provide.
Yeah, it happens, dude. I die like that, and far from professional, but I thought you guys would enjoy that. So,
you guys haven't been around when I start raging at medics. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, the medics, dude. Oh my gosh, look. Here's the truth. Look, chat. Look at me. If you play medic, please do your job and get people that are down. Just
don't do it.
Yeah, or just go be engineer or something like that.
What was it? What was it? Like when I'm doing ranked in Delta, like my best round I think was 49 revives in a match.
Yeah,
crazy. I love meds are easy to use.
Yeah, medics are great. Yeah, Daramu says Tombi uses EV08 too, and that's true. That's one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and to get it set up. Daramu, I was hanging out in his stream this last week, and so I was talking to him about it, and he was letting me know what he thought about it and that he absolutely loved it. And so that's why we are trying EV08 this week, as well as getting ready for DreamHack. So it kind of works hand in hand, which is great.
Well, we got FatSteven here with us. We've been the conversations have been going on has been this. Like, how do you establish your brand identity? What are important things to do in your brand identity? For JFG, he is an off-camera creator. He's not like a face cam guy like some of us are, but he's also put a lot of work into doing this like GIF tuber, PNG tuber, whatever you want to call it. I don't think we'd actually call you a VTuber at this point because you're not like a little dancing fairy.
No, this is a minimal VTube model, but yeah, it's a 3D one.
And so, Steve, we've been going up and down all kinds of like rabbit trails here. Hit us with again like some more advice from you. You've been on this platform for much longer than me. You've been around for a while. You've got a pretty good following. You're growing. I see you in several different communities, which, like we just said, I think is great, man. Like, go be a part of a bunch of communities. Like this gatekeeping community versus community thing's got to stop. So go be engaged with the overall community. What have you learned, man? Like, what's working for you? I keep interjecting all of my advice tonight. Let's get some.
That's what a conversation is. It's fine.
Life-changing advice.
Life-changing advice: be yourself. I would say this: treat your channel like you treat your home. Like when you bring guests in for collabs and all that stuff. If you don't go over and shit on someone else's carpet, they shouldn't be coming in your house and shitting on yours. You got to have that same type of respect, right? Each channel is a different house. I've seen multiple things like on Twitter and everything else. Like, yeah, if you're gonna like say thanks for your rants, mute your mic depending on how many people there. Like simple things like that.
Well, I suck at that. I'm so bad.
And I still
me too.
Ray. I still
Yeah.
I literally every time I get off the stream with text, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
But that's just fine. You guys have a what's that? What, not coercion, but you symbiosis.
camaraderie.
Yeah, you have a symbiosis. You guys feed off
Yeah.
each other and work great, right?
Which I do.
As for advice, like I don't really have any except once you start getting a community, whether it's 1 or 5 people and they keep coming back, just be thankful for that. More might come over time. I'll take it from a certain perspective. I told you guys when I was doing the convoy, right? I was simply at like a 1,500 subscriber channel on YouTube. Then one day, I'm the only guy who found a guy on Facebook who was literally live in Ottawa. Next thing I know, 3,000 people, 4,000 people subbed to my channel within an hour.
That's crazy.
It was insane. And after I'd start covering the convoy and doing all that stuff, and then we got demonetized and the convoys were over and I started going back to gaming, all that viewership disappeared.
Yeah, because that's not the content they're there for.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is like, no matter how much you try to evolve to appease your viewership, you are never going to keep that viewership.
Yep.
The viewership that stays wants to be there for you, as Ray said earlier.
Yep.
They're there for the conversations. They're there for your persona. But at the same time, as a little hint, pick up variety. It is really easy to play multiple games a day or in your stream session, and that will keep people also entertained because they like seeing different things. Right?
I don't know how to share my screen. I'm calling audible based off something he just said. If you can go to Twitter or even Timmy's Twitter or TikTok. I saw on TikTok.
Yeah, you should be able to, if you do add new layer and then
Tim the Tap Man
screen, I think.
Tim the Tap Man. I'm gonna let me see if I can find it. If I can find us any link, because he just like yesterday, like crashed out in his chat, and I don't know if it's
Was it about Battlefield
or no, it wasn't. I just literally typed Tim the yesterday. What kind of idiot are you? Tim the Tap Man crashed out on the stream.
Yes.
And said like, if I made all of my like decisions based off of like what my community is telling me are wins and losses, like I'd never be able to play anything. He's like, I come in here and I play Call of Duty, and half the chat's like, Call of Duty's an L game. Why are you still playing this broken old game? So I go play Marvel Rivals. And then you guys are like, oh, Marvel Rivals is so toxic. It's so this, it's so that, it's so whatever. So then I go play Fortnite with Ninja. He's just like throwing out all these things he's doing. He's like, and no matter what I do, there's a section of my community that is dumping on me. So he was like, so from now on, I'm not making any content based off of what I think you guys want to watch, because none of you know what you want. Like, he's like, I play Battlefield for 3 days, and all I heard is, this is boring, this is slow, this isn't what I want, yada yada blah 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 blah. And he was like, I'm playing what I want to play. And the advice that I would give to everyone that's listening to this current Ray rant, create what you want to create, man. Yeah. Like, the community is either going to come or it's not. But at the baseline of it, if you're creating content that you hate creating just to hold on to eyeballs, then you're not a content creator. You're a simp.
Yep.
Like you're chasing people to look at you. Yep. If you hate your content, but you know that it gets you views, you are not doing anything. Like you are. So yeah, there.
No. I'm gonna cut you off. I was gonna say, you're that kid who buys candy to make people talk to you at school or on the playground. You're that guy.
Yeah, and here's the truth is too, like when I first came to Rumble to really look at it seriously, I mean, I signed up for an account, I think in 2020, when John Stossel covered what Rumble up and coming, because it was a free speech platform. I was like, well, one, I need to go there and grab my username. Two, it might be a good platform because I saw what YouTube was doing. And then I wanted to swing in back later on in 23, early 23, like January 7th, because I just really doing like gaming streaming and stuff like that here on Rumble. And like, Steven, your channel was probably, I think, the fifth person or something I wouldn't hung out in.
Okay.
Sorry. You know, he had absolutely he had absolutely no camera on or anything, but he was great to talk to. He talked to chat. Yep. He was entertaining. He made great jokes. He talked to the commentary about what he was doing. And so, you know, he is proof that you don't necessarily need to have a camera to be entertaining. And
just it's ADHD, just a lot of ADHD.
Yeah, and there's that too. But I mean, he's entertaining even when he does it. And he's like, "Ooh, look, a squirrel. Ooh, look, a piece of candy." Yeah. Ooh, look, you know, he's doing all that stuff. And so, it's something that you can do. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of work. Do you feel that it came totally natural for you, Steven, or did you have to really kind of, you know, in yourself be like, okay, I've really got to focus, sit down, and I've also got to make sure I got to pay attention to chat?
No, I think it came pretty natural. I might not like dealing with people in public, but I don't mind talking, having conversations, and getting feedback and everything else. It's like I sometimes say things that are outlandish or make weird jokes because I'm also trying to fill the room because every new person coming in is something different. I might think it's easy, but it's maybe because I've been kind of trained this way myself, having to constantly interact and having to be forced in situations where there's multiple people. Like if you've been on a huge panel show before, it can get crazy.
Oh yeah.
The hardest thing to learn was how to set up stream keys, how to set up your software, how to do overlays, how to get alerts done, how to do all that stuff. That stuff was a lot harder than being able to have a conversation, because getting a conversation is just pressing live. There doesn't have to be anything on the screen.
Yeah. And I think I was gonna say, to Ray's point too, I think doing like a variety kind of stuff. I mean, I learned that from when I first started. I did just Destiny. That's all I did for months, and I got so burnt out on it. And when Dad had decided to do something else, PUBG, because that's when PUBG just released, and I love PUBG, by the way.
I love it. It's my favorite.
That we lost a ton of our viewership because they were just there just for the Destiny. You know,
makes sense. Can I also add something else maybe too? Like if you're doing, I think there's another thing I've noticed in general is like if you're gonna do collabs or like co-op streams, the biggest thing is stay away from bickering.
Oh yes.
Infighting, especially live if you're on someone else's channel. And it's just a broad thing to say, because I've gone through this, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch or anything else. Not only does it bring down the whole vibe of the stream, it brings down the vibe of the creators, and it is very hard to recover after that uncomfortability happens. It is not a good look on you. And anyone else.
Yeah, but can I interject here? People see back when Doc and Timmy and Ninja and like even Nick were doing it together. People don't understand that a lot of times that conflict and that they're bickering on streams is a bit. Like it is. They are clip farming. Like they are trying to find things, and so like the reason why they rebound really quickly and no one hates each other is because like it wasn't real. You know what I mean? Like
it's entertainment.
And very realistically, even when Ninja used to crash out and like leave, it was like, okay, I got to go. So let me just crash out and we'll make it look like I'm quitting. Like people don't understand the thought process that goes into some of these sorts of things, you know? And to Steven's point or JFG's point, like stay away from bickering. Also off cam, off stream, stay like the internet drama is like, I don't know why it's so magnetic for people. Like people see the smallest thing. Like I can't tell you how many Rumble creators that have less than 100 followers. I'm not dogging you for your follower count. Just go with me here. Less than 100 followers on Rumble that are on Twitter going in on Hassan. Dude, Hassan doesn't know who you are. Like you're chasing things that are not sustainable. They're not even a good look for you, and it's really easy to try to get involved in drama. So like, you know, even the situation that we talked about, I'm trying to respectfully talk about it, the Rumble one that happened about a month ago. There was a bunch of people that were trying to like leech onto that and make that whole thing a whole huge conversation. And those of us that are trying to be like grown-ups and professional in what we're doing, we're in private chats and Discords going like, okay, like how are you handling this on your stream? Are you handling it on your stream? Like, what are we responsible to talk about? What are we not responsible to talk about? Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to go on social media or on our streams and make something bigger than it needs to be. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, like sometimes to Darmu's point, there's going to be things that are avoidable, but streaming culture, it has nothing to do with what's avoidable and what's not avoidable. People are going to jump into every drama they can jump in because they feel like it's going to make them relevant, and it's just not. So I recommend that you avoid it.
Sometimes that's true. You know, I was going to say sometimes too, before you speak, Steven, is that it's almost kind of like a car crash. Everyone's got to slow down and take a peek.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that, but I'll jump into some conversation when it comes to Hassan, but it's because I've kind of been in the whole conversational sphere. Same thing where like, but I don't like make it my whole persona. Well, sure, we'll cover things on the stream, like when it comes to variety. Like, I don't mind jumping from video games to like someone will drop something in my chat, and we'll go to Twitter and go, "Oh my god, what the?" And then go right back to the game.
I think though there's a difference in covering a topic that's impacting a gaming community, like in your programming, like almost like as in news media, versus like tweeting at the guy over and over again, like, haha, you're this, haha, you're that, haha. Hassan's blocking people that I know. He's not blocking me. He's blocking people that I know.
People do this?
Yeah, dude. It was
unfortunately, yes.
Like the situation you guys brought up not too long ago, I didn't know about till days later, and I still didn't get involved with it. I left a comment. It's better for people to know and keep safe, and that's it. And that's all I left. And I was like, because it's really none of my business. But like drama, especially drama that gets opened up in the air between creators and DMs being released and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
As much as it's fun to watch online, guys, please don't do it.
Also, can I give a pro tip to everybody?
Sure.
Anything that you DM to people, anything that you send to people, can very easily be copied and screenshotted, and it lasts forever.
Yep.
And if you're going to talk about me to somebody else, I'm pretty sure you're going to talk about somebody else to somebody else. People will keep receipts, my friends.
I do.
Be very careful about what you say, because people keep receipts, and it's beyond with the technology today, especially amongst us creators. It's way beyond just people copying and taking screenshots or photographs of people's direct messages. Dude, I walk into every private conversation as if I'm being recorded. Yep. And I'm never going to say anything that I am not willing to stand up and take accountability for saying. So if JFG, someone ever comes to you and says, "Oh man, did you know that Ray says that your mop is stupid?" and you came to me, I'd be like, "I absolutely said that." You know what I mean? Okay. Like, it's just, yeah. So, beware.
I get the pretense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I do. But like, again, at the same time, if you can't say it to my face, don't say it at all, right? That's also another pretense, right?
Yeah, and I think it's important. And I try to treat everybody with respect as much as possible, both in private and also in person. Mm-hmm. I think what's going to make it kind of an interesting thing going forward is now with the invention of like AI and being able to clone stuff and so trust but verify everybody. That would be my encouragement too as well, because you never know what somebody is out there trying to do to you. Here's my good son. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, he is sad, everybody.
Sorry buddy. I would say this too, Tex, like, make sure that you've got people in your community that you or in your circle. Like, forget your community, like, not people that see you on a platform, the people that you call friend. Make sure you have them that are going to be honest with you and help you, like, walk through situations. I've got less than 5 people on this platform, and honestly, if I'm honest, it's probably 2, maybe 3 people that have built trust with me, that I know that I can go to them and I can say, "Hey, this conversation has to stay between you and me. This is not like drama. How do I proceed here? Like, what is the best look for me? Help give me wisdom. Like, am I wrong? Am I out of line? Am I misreading that?" Like, you guys having that in your corner and in your circle will change the way that you create content. It will absolutely change the way you create content, because those people that I trust, I know they're going to tell me, "Dude, Ray, stand down. This is not a thing. Like, this is not a thing that you need to think about even a little bit." And so I think that, like, having those professional relationships, there's a difference in that, and there's a difference in, like, backbiting and gossiping and drama and all those sorts of things. That stuff's out there on Twitter anyway, man. Like, it's there. But everywhere. Just making sure that, like,
you also got to be aware of the people that are out there that are literally telling you to stay away from the. Hello,
there he is.
They're saying hi.
What's up, my man?
That's awesome, bud. They're making a lawnmower. My wife, you guys, she's going like out of her way to make him into a lawnmower for Halloween. So
that's awesome.
She's like making the whole frame right now, putting it all together. Right? Is that
what you need pictures?
You want to see it? Yeah, in a little bit, but I'll see you in a minute.
Oh yeah, I can use it for my.
So he's super excited. If you guys can't tell,
that's
he's
awesome.
Excited about it. But anyway, sorry about that.
We were JFG.
Family first, man. That's what happens, right? That's always first. If you ever run into a situation, I know this all sounds like common sense, like, "Hi, welcome to Scouts Camp. We're giving you the 10 tips of the fucking day." That's what it sounds like. "Hi, I see," like, Romper Room. "I see Jimmy and Timmy and all the other sad mofos in the room."
Romper Room was great too. But
the other thing with other people, like collabs and shit, but like people call you friend. If anyone ever comes up to you like, "You shouldn't hang out with this guy," and they never tell you why, or they go, "You shouldn't hang out with her," and they're like, "Why?" They give you some stupid reason and it has nothing to do with you. Stay away from the person that's telling you to stay away from people. Because there's probably more going on than you want to be associated with. Yep. Especially if you're new to the platform or you're new to a community. The best thing you do is not keep your head down, but keep your heads up, your ears open, your eyes glued. But don't jump in.
Yep. Be Poland.
Yes. Yeah.
I am Poland. Like, I have no stake in any of this. Darmuth says Steven for Scoutmaster confirmed. Darmuth also said he was leaving 30 minutes ago and is still in chat, so we love him for that.
We appreciate you being here, Darmuth. 100%. If you guys don't know who Darmuth is, you guys need to go check him out. Real great guy on the platform.
Yeah.
Now we do need to get going because it's been about close to an hour and a half.
Okay.
And so, FatSteven, first of all, thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with me and Ray today. Thank you for, supporting what we
conversations.
do, being in chat, and just
don't unfollow me. Please don't unfollow me. I need your community to make me look better.
Yeah, that's right. You guys, make sure you guys go and throw him a follow. Link is down below in the description too, as well, if you're watching the VOD later on over on YouTube or here on Rumble. It's been great getting to know you and to hang out in your chat and to hang out with you as a content creator. Please tell everybody, one, where they can find you, and two, give any last bit of wisdom and kind of, anything that's kind of on your heart or on your mind about content creation in this space.
Well, first of all, as much as I might give Rumble crack when crap hits the fan certain times, I'm still streaming here. I still love streaming here. I've tried doing the multi-stream back to YouTube, and it feels very restrictive when I do it. There is a lot of freedom here. Be lucky right now that it's the Wild West. These two guys are great to let me on. Hopefully we'll succumb them to a weird game and see what happens to them in the future, like a horror. But at the end of the day, it's just keep being yourself, be grateful for what you have, and you don't have to strive for popularity if there's always someone there like listening to you. It's not a big goal to grow for mediocrity, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just make sure you're happy while you're doing it.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing this studio mode. I apologize, guys. I screwed up the whole freaking. There is chat there. It's just broken on my screen for whatever particular reason.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, but we do very much appreciate FatSteven. I mean, I'm happy to do weird games. Jump Space is freaking great. I love that game.
RV there yet looks good too.
Yeah, and of course, Ray, he failed to join us when he was supposed to. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is, man.
I haven't forgotten. But don't forget, you guys, we appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you guys for the support, the gifted subs, the rants, the reposts, also the reposts on X as well. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We've got a special Tuesday edition of
we do
coming on Tuesday with Lou Perez, national comedian and stuff and author. So he's going to be here joining us for that. Ray, you got any last minute words of wisdom you want to partake and give to anybody?
Be good to each other and be better, man. That's where I am this week. Be good to each other and be better. Tim, the tool man.
What is up, sir?
In the house.
Oh my God, we are blessed with a godlike figure. Yeah. We all of Steven Crowder's followers now. All of them. Put them in a zip file
and send them my way.
Yes. No. And Simu Lee is a jerk.
But yeah, dude, and also, dude, Tim, it was fun playing. Him and I played Farlight 84 last week, and it was a blast.
I saw that. I was surprised you did that on purpose at first, but it looked like you guys had a good time.
Oh, we had a great time.
Is it a mobile game? It's a mobile game.
It's a mobile game.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing Destiny Rising, so no judgment there, and that's better.
Destiny Rising is not too bad. Yeah, Destiny Rising is not too bad. But all right, you guys. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate that. And we will see you guys again on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Lou Perez. And until then, you guys be good, and we'll see you guys next time. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right. Later, everyone.
Still here?